Hello everybody and welcome to our Genshin Impact live stream. Have you done this wonderful Wednesday? I hope you're having a great day. It'll become even better if you're going to watch my live stream. Okay. Last trip went great. We're going to take our Fungi buddies to Fontaine. I'm actually kind of surprised that this message played again. Because when I logged in the morning, I also had this message appear. And then I left, returned now, and it played again. If I relog again, it will just continue to appear every time, maybe, until I do the quest. Hello, Tilted Hero. Okay, let's do some dailies. I also need to remember to do my artifact grind. Like, not too early, but also ASAP. As soon as possible, it's not possible to do it too soon. Because I think I started at like 9:30, an hour and 30 minutes into my stream last time. And then take some time to do it. And I'm also gonna be streaming Genshin tomorrow. So I still need to do it fairly early to have time tomorrow to do it again. I could also learn an alternate route. Here, have a melon. I could also learn an alternate route and then I wouldn't have to worry. I could just alternate. Today I would do route B and tomorrow I could do A again. You connected from Hoyo to test ZZ content. Very lovely. Are you even allowed to tell me this? Did you read all the fine print? Be careful not to get sued. But that's probably just like beta access, no? I wonder if it's regular next version or something special. Maybe they're recruiting more people for 3.0. Oh, don't you to go to a site in LA? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Wonder if it's just to have a more controlled environment, not have people download stuff on their PCs? Or if it's something physical and not in-game? Pretty cool though, pretty cool. You're kinda excited. Like, getting singled out like this is always nice. The music is so peaceful. A more exciting theme should play as I'm going through this. The only Sorian that doesn't feel like garbage to use. Okay. Time trial challenge. And they're gone. Okay, so that's all the dailies. Went by super quickly. Now we can spend some resin once again on artifacts. And then... we're just free to do whatever. Oh yeah, Abyss has a reset. We probably want to do Abyss first. Code redeemed. Oh man, 10,000 Mora. Actually huge. I'll take 10,000 Mora. you'll be doing the event, but yeah, first resin. Where am I going? Here. I need to get more used to. I mean, I already used the map menu thingy here to jump between nations sometimes, but I still tend to, like by default, I just scroll the map over. But as the map gets bigger and bigger, it's a less viable strategy to just scroll over to the location you want. I know that console gamers always had trouble scrolling, but on PC it was fine when we just had like 3-4 nations. But as the map gets bigger, it's harder to get to where you want to be. Lovely. If I time it so that I break them with sucrose the first wave, with sucrose is E, and I can burst the second one down immediately. Pyro damage bonus wrong set though, would be a pretty decent piece on the other one. Not like amazing, not so good that I would cry because I got it here. Because like no attack percent, 3-liner. But it would be good. EM Suns. That's only 2 good subs. I mean, it's 2-piece EM Suns, but they have no ER, so they're kinda bad actually. As an off-piece. Hello, Sayonara. I shouldn't have budgeted here. Although I guess they died so quickly anyways. Is it even worth switching to Flints or should I stay on Sucrose? Does Flints actually do anything here? In this domain? He might just be chilling while the girls do all the work. Yeah, it was even faster. Skipped the Columbina burst because the animation takes forever. Nothing. Not even an instructor's piece. Whatever, it happens. Do I have any like old pieces ready to upgrade? Yeah, I have some stuff here, right? Crit damage hat, HP crit rate, healing bonus, double crit attack hat. Oh wow, double crit EM healing bonus hat. Do I just throw these? Oh wait, I have a real hat here actually. It cannot be better than my current hat really, because my current hat is almost perfect. But it could be my best onset hat, which could come in handy. My best current one is like this 2 attack 1 crit rate one probably. Can we roll in the bottom half? Do I give it one more chance? 12, 16, 20. At best I get 3 rolls into crit rate and attack. This thing has 3 rolls into crit rate and attack. So best case, it like ties with my existing piece. I mean, could roll higher. Could be a bit better. Okay, I could give it one more chance. So much more though, man. $3.5 is pretty good here, that's like what we wanted. If we want this piece to actually be better. Attack percent is good as well. This might actually be worthwhile, but costs so much more, man. Okay. It is just strictly better. I guess this one has HP percent, while this one only has like 2 flat stats. This can definitely go though, right? Because this is worse than both of them. Yeah, yeah. I definitely don't need 3 hats like this. I have this one with 3 crit rate actually as well. This piece probably should have been gone a long time ago. And this with 2 crit rate and 1 HP. I guess the reason why it stays is because it has HP. This hat also has crit rate and HP. I mean, we probably already got all of our Night Sky DPSs. And Columbina really isn't one of them. At least I'm never gonna play on-field Columbina, am I? If I really needed to play a Bloom team, like a Lunar Bloom team, I could play on-field Columbina over Nefer. This piece has EM. Like, that's actually very good for Columbina. This one doesn't have EM. Even if this rolls slightly better, like more into crit, this one having EM is already +1 sub. So this is kinda doomed, and I'm probably not even gonna use it ever. Whew, this Never hat is lovely. It's a crit rate hat though. Another crit rate hat. 3 times crit damage, 2 times flat HP. Oof. Crit rate hat once into each almost. Do I level the healing bonus hats? The like Kokomi on field crit rate? No. They're not even 4-liners. Right. But what if I, like, healing bonus is a rare main stat. What if I want this one day? Wait. What about, like, my hats overall? Like, on my entire account. If I want healing bonus hats with crit, what do I have? Okay, this one's pretty good actually. Yeah. I've also froze this. Why do I keep doing this? Yeah, man, I'm throwing these guys. I'm not gonna level them up. I have an unleveled Song of Days Past double crit healing bonus hat. And that is actually useful. Like onset. You looked all your double crit healing bonus hats. This one I will just level up. +20, bum. So it's actually kinda peak. That's actually kinda best case scenario. Rolling all crit rate. I mean, 3 crit rate rolls, we got 9 crit rate. That's pretty bad on average. Yeah, that's very low. That's like 3.1 twice and 2.7. But yeah, for crit rate for Favonius procs, we get the healing bonus on the hat, but we get the Favonius procs reliably still. HP is probably good as well, because whoever is healing here scales with HP, I would imagine. What about Chevrusi? We have an HP hat for the 40k, so I can't really play healing bonus for a bigger Song of Days Past buff. HP. If I got more HP subs... Because like here, this one I'm playing a piece that rolled a lot of crit rate. But I can get the crit rate from the hat instead. Now. So what if I just got a piece that's just HP? And maybe secondary crit rate. Like this. I don't have any like bangers that rolled a billion HP, huh? Because this is 46, I would lose 46%. I wonder how that like works out, the math for that. If I just only go HP max and yeah, this is my highest HP piece. If I had some banger 5 lower HP percent, I feel like this could have been worth it, right? Because this would be like 30% HP, so I would only lose 15. I wouldn't even lose 15, because I would still gain back some of the some of the HP I gain back from this, right? So I would lose like 5% HP to gain 36 healing bonus. And that would be worth it for sure. You only have CC5 of both Chivalry and the Unsun. That is unfortunate. I have other hats frozen on this set. Crit rate hat with ear crit damage. HP hat, another one. This one doesn't have crit rate. I hate having pieces like these. Like it's either I level it or I throw it, right? And this one I throw for sure, the crit damage one. We never play crit damage on Song of Days Past. I will ruin your life if you say, yeah. Probably safer not to then. This one's also pretty bad. This one, crit rate, ER crit damage attack. It has no HP. It has no crit rate. Actually, wait, it has crit on the main stat. Okay, so it has no HP. Like you want healing bonus if you play this set, or you want a stat that your healing scales with. You just want some crit rate from substats for Favonius procs. I feel like this is gone as well. If your damage is relevant, you don't play Song of Days Past, right? What if you play this on Escoffier? It's probably better than Scroll on Escoffier. And I've seen people saying that they want to play Scroll on her. Hello, Lil Monix. We have an HP Goblet here. Oh man, those are some cope substats. Oh my god, what happened here? +2 EM. I'd already play an offset here. I guess I just pick the highest crit rate piece, yeah. Okay, let me... Thinking about this just hurts my brain. Let's just go plant some plants. Plant some plants? Actually, they are not ready yet. Maybe they will be ready shortly though, I need to check. Because sometimes it's like, you know, 15 minutes until growth. Okay, it's 1 day, 22 hours. It's 2 days more actually still. What? How did I misjudge this so hard? What? We can, however, get some friendship EXP. Create some furnishings. I should check the sets that I can make. Although there are still a bunch of chests in the new area. No! No wood! Pedunculate oak. Okay. Oh, I haven't bought the resin. Yeah, and we can even use it. 200,000 more as well per week. So I will start checking the sets once I open all the chests in the new area, so that I know that I have all the furniture from remarkable chests. And then also, once I craft 5 of each item, and then we'll see what I need afterwards. Because there are some items that you need more than 5 pieces of. Sometimes you'll need like 11 pieces of a fence or whatever. Okay, let's go do some abyss. Because that thing you reset recently, 2 days ago. Paimon just keeps saying that Nathan 3 great. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't. It appears every time I venture into Tevat. Oh, speaking of going into Tevat, wait, why is this... Why am I on the Abyss 1 to 8 screen? Huh? Why would that open? Whatever. Speaking of things to do outside of Tevat, I haven't done any of the Miliastra daily thingies. So if I miss it today, I won't be able to do the 5 in the week that you can get. Animal damage bonus, cryo damage bonus. So you're supposed to play Skork second half and Varka first half. We're definitely playing Varka first half. Oh, preset teams, let's go. Melt Chaska, this one is called. Great. And do I play Skerk? Yeah, why not? Yeah, the Electros will be annoying otherwise. And the Antelope. I would say, can I fit Mizuki here somewhere? Probably wouldn't be the best idea. I really dislike the sprint buff, I would just like max HP to be tankier. Oh, and this is the... Go on, Paimon just told me. This is the defense stage, always the most annoying.
ここだよ。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。よっと、よっだ。しえ。はっ。あっ。よっと。運命の変わり目。危ない。全力攻撃だ。燃えろ。
Shouldn't even have Bennett bursted. Maybe shouldn't even have Durin bursted at the end there. Is that all of our Hydro to deal with the Hydro Slimes? Well, it's kinda annoying just running after these enemies. Get them, Skirk! You can do this! Physical damage, Skirk! He said the Scorpio cooking thingy. Can we cook in Abyss? I think we can. Like if I summoned my hold E? We might have to be out of combat though. I'm not sure if it works like this. 30k Mora! I never really paid attention to these rewards at the end here, but... they can be nice. I have to be first.
みんなは俺が守れ。ここだよ。風だ。俺についてこい。と。
I mean, using burst is fine. It's useless anyways.
僕を抱えよ。世界を熱狂の水圧。食前に甘いものを。ガンのように。
Work. I'm taking so fast with the Dahlia buffs, I love it. Let us finish the Abyss 11 and we will check the Skark. Burst damage plus, amazing for my Varka. Actually works for Durin and Venti. Yeah, and I could do a Skark burst.
腐食新生気をつけて全力攻撃だもう逃げようなんて思わないでよねえっかしっと
Obliterated. That's one Escoffier, very nice.
お披露目だ光り輝くがいい面白くなってきた冷凍の時間よ。目の下も満足させてあげ。や、この手に。
I should have done the Skark burst actually, yeah, hold E burst. Okay. I prefer the essay in Constellations. I feel like cons that just give you stats can be kinda boring. To be honest. Like if a character's optimal playstyle from C0 to C6 doesn't change at all, you just do the same thing but you have bigger numbers, that's kinda lame. I like it when there is something unique. Like, for instance, C1 that gives you an extra mini burst. That's much cooler than if they made the... Because like, they could have made the burst deal 50% more damage, right? They could have made so that each mini burst deals 50% more like final damage. And the result would be the same. You would get the damage out of 3 bursts in one ult rotation. But having 3 is just much cooler than having 2. There is a difference. So Skirk is here. You wanted C6? But you bought a sim racing wheel. She already does decent damage. Kinda, the way you wrote this sentence, it sounds like you bought the racing wheel to play Skirk with it. Skirk racing. But yeah, she's got a level 100, maxed out, C2, and yeah, C2, those are the big ones. Enhance the effects of Ascension Talent Return to Oblivion. Each Death Crossing stack increases Skirk's attack by 10, 20, 40%. Yeah, 40% attack from C4 when you already get 70 from C1. Or C2, sorry. Kinda mid. Yeah, going for more cons. Not the best. C2 is the sweet spot. And you got the double crown, got the Sig, and then yeah, finale of the galleries. This is what you gotta play to not overcap on the crit rate like crazy. You are still overcapped a bit. You are overcapped by 1.2% when you get the Cryo Resonance, 15% crit rate. Maybe you could try to find a flower with less crit rate, because it's an off piece. Surely you have something similar that rolled like less crit rate, more attack or crit damage. If you do, would be a nice switch, because there is like a bit of a waste. But not like the biggest deal, it's like a third of a substat. That's overcapped. You don't have many attack percent subs. Now the weapon gives you 48 attack. You get 70 attack from C2. So I guess not the biggest deal. Still would be nice to see some more like, yeah, instead of the crit rate. Or the defense and HP and ER. You don't have a lot of any of them, but you know, a few subs here and there. EM here, defense, ER, and kinda like... A couple of subs that are bled out through the process. The ER probably is the biggest one, a whole 20%. But yeah, overall, pretty sweet anyways. She's gonna obliterate everything. This is like 180 seconds dire level build. Another medal by the active character. Did we need the active character requirement? It actually makes the team slightly worse. Compared to like a main DPS Wanderer, or main DPS Venti actually, that's the most real. Pure Anemo DPS. Okay, what are we fighting? Mech Array with a small wave on the start, a Wind Operative, and then a Radiant Moonfly. Okay. Oh, the Babushka, I actually never fought her yet, I don't know what she does. I will probably just permafreeze her. Okay, yeah, with this boss, we don't mess around with other teams, we definitely still play Skirk. And on the top we'll go with the Varka team, I do like Varka. Hello Xnay. Ooh, normal charge attack damage is the best buff we could have gotten. Probably. Ah, maybe attack would be better, actually. Wrong burst. Wanna use this one?
みんなは俺が守れ。足元に気をつけて。逃げよ。
Come on, split. Oh my god, it's doing this attack again? Man, that's so unlucky. When does it ever do this attack twice? Oh my god, such a... My entire Varka skill duration I couldn't use a single skill. Maybe I should have held the... Whatever. Him doing 2 of the rocket attacks where he flies up, that has to be Just like very unlucky, right? I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Oh my god. Didn't get to pre-funnel the energy. What about my mini burst? Oh, I don't think. Oh, no, I had it long enough. That's good. Oh, I don't need the healing, unfortunately. Oh my god, I'm actually dying. What? Oh my god. Almost killed it. First rotation. I should have stayed on different cards. I should have stayed on like Escoffier. Okay, nice. Now it shouldn't do the flank attack even once. What is the real one here? But should not like here. Maybe I didn't even need all the bursts. I will start with almost no energy next time. You need to stop just not playing the gachas when there are no characters that interest you. The thing that I like the most about these games is that I actually can keep playing them every day. I like having consistency in my life, you know? I will burst here, and I will burst here. Okay, nice, we got rid of the debuff. Yeah, yeah.
気をつけて物語は始まったせえみんながそばに
Oh my god, I don't have energy on anybody. No bonus buff uptime at all for Varka. Okay, at least my Percy got buff.
腐食新鮮みんなは俺が守る
Oh, I didn't get any of the energy on Bennett. I want to switch to Bennett, eat him once more at the end, but I guess I did too much damage too quickly. Grab the particle. You actually get energy from this, from the particle from the previous stage. Another annoying enemy that we have to slay before the boss spawns. Oh yeah, the granny. I have no idea what she does. Use overloaded for trigger freeze. I guess she do be frozen. Clouded gamer? Let's see with Bennett, because I need the energy. Oh, there's more of them! Crazy to fight enemies in the abyss for the first time.
腐食新鮮みんな
みんなが
がそばにいてくれるわ
足元に気をつけて逃げようなんて
Yeah, saying that I would never give money to the company whose games I play every day seems like a kind of a weird statement. But that's the beauty of the games, you can enjoy them however you like. Okay, and this boss should be pretty easy with this team.
風神様のお告げです
I will funnel the energy
冷
to
凍の
the
時
stuff
間よ
here.
ガンのように無に帰すはっやっはっふっふっはっはっはっお披露目だ世界を熱狂の渦に賑やかに行きましょう低温調理目も舌も満足させでっく
And finish him in a cinematic style. I love Skurk's Burst. Like, you don't usually use it, but sometimes... I mean, I didn't need it here at all. But I have, like, in Stygian I've had fights versus, like, the Baptist, for example, where I did need... the extra damage, like, quickly at the end. Or the turtle maybe as well. Yeah, it was against the turtle, I'm pretty sure, where I was like down to the last second. You know they will buy merch, but in-game rewards, etc. You know you would never buy. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's fine however you view it. There is no wrong way to play. Okay, do I have... Not quite enough. Also, how much PD did I rack up yesterday? Maybe already too much. 40 or 50? This is 40. We already have 50 PT. Yeah, going to 60 might be too much. It's probably better to just, you know, learn some better Scark combos than to pull for her cons. I already have C1, so this would be C2 Scark. Which I feel like 50 is as high as I'm willing to go. Yeah, at this point just save for Lina. I would rather save more for Nicole, right? Nicole will be big, maybe Sandrone. But Nicole is definitely a character I could pull cons for. Especially if she's gonna be a Durin teammate. Not Varka teammate, Durin teammate, that's what matters. I like Varka a lot as well though. So if she's part of the Varka Durin team, that would be quite lovely. Flint is floating, like his shadow here, see that? Kinda weird. How the shadow of the mountain and his own shadow are distinct from each other. And the same for every character, it's not special to Flint's. Nicole gonna be broken. Just based on vibes. We'll probably get like one more busted character towards the end of the Not Cry cycle. Could be Nicole or it could be Sandrone, I would imagine. We know nothing about her, bro. All we have is, like, we know how she looks and we know she has a pyro vision. That's all we know. Literally everything. Everything else is just speculation. So, will she be bad without the Durin? I don't know, maybe she's bad if you don't have C6 Chongyun. Maybe C6 Chongyun is the pivotal part of making Nicole good. I mean, who knows? Now I'm saying she's gonna be a Durin support, because I'm saying that it would be cool if she was. I said that I might be willing to pull Nicole cons, especially if she's good with Durin, who is one of my favorite characters. Speaking of Durin, let's change to my boy. Should we have Vujika support? I doubt. Because my prediction is that she would be made to fill the Bennett slot in the Varka team. But by this I don't mean she's gonna be Bennett power creep. No, nobody's ever gonna be Bennett power creep. What I think she will do, because what is the issue in the Varka team, is that you kind of have like everybody doing damage. Durin deals decent damage, especially if you have C0 Durin. Without Sig, the only thing he does is provide rest shred and damage, right? He doesn't actually buff that much until you get investment into Durin. Until you get his Sig and his cons. He's not much of a buffer, he's mostly a sub DPS. Venti does have like the 50% Anemo damage buff and Pyro. I think he provides... No, it's only Anemo, right? Actually. Or is it Anemo plus Pyro? I think it might be Anemo plus Pyro. He gives 50% damage bonus to Varka, and then he gives a bit of an energy refund, which Varka doesn't care about. Right? And then he deals damage himself. But Bennett, he only buffs the active character. So both Durin and Venti provide a lot of value by dealing damage, but they're not really getting buffed by anything. Outside, like, they do get buffed by each other, like the Shred Durin provides works for Venti, and the Shred Venti provides from Vivi works for Durin. But outside of getting copious amounts of Shred, they don't really get buffed outside of that. So, a Bennett side grade, or like even in the context of this team, a Bennett upgrade would probably focus more on buffing everybody at once. So that'd be the biggest thing. Don't just buff the on-fielder, buff everybody. And maybe also provide damage themselves. Just have everybody deal damage in the team. Might as well have 4 DPSs, and not just 3. And yeah, this way, we would get an upgrade to Bennett in a Varka team. But in a Mavuika team, you only care about Mavuika's damage. She's like 95% of the team's DPS, so if Nicole's buffs are even 1% worse than Bennett's, you would still prefer Bennett. Also, Nicole might have a Hexerai passive. I'm saying might and not will. Because like, you might think, okay, she's a witch, so she definitely has a Hexerai passive. But the thing with the Witch's Eve Rite and the whole Hexerai thingy is that this all comes back to the book Little Witch's Dictionary, which is created like the thing with this is that the witches decided to buff Mondstadt characters so that they can deal with like a crisis themselves, and the witches won't have to deal with it directly. So this is meant to offload the work from witches to Mondstadt characters. So why would a witch be in the Little Witch's Dictionary? I feel like it wouldn't make much sense actually. So even though Nicole working with, like, Nicole having a Hexerai passive would be fine on the surface, when you think about it more, I don't think it quite tracks. Alice might not have a Hexerai passive as well? Yeah. I would imagine. So we'll see with Nicole. If Nicole has a Hexerai passive, then probably all the witches will. But if Nicole doesn't, probably none of them will. I would imagine it's like that. Actually, let's just go to the quest. Return to... No, not this one. Sightseeing with friends, not return to center. I'm quite curious about Nicole's kit. I wonder if she will be the patch after the next one, or even one after. Wait, because where are we now actually? What version are we in now? Luna 5? Headless husband gonna be playable. This is just people hallucinating. We heard his name once in an event and we're like, oh, playable? Would be cool if he was. But that's all we know about him. There isn't even any insider info No sus leaks either. Nothing. We just heard his name once in an event. Actually, maybe twice. I think he might have been mentioned twice by Alice. So we are in Luna 5 now. I hope he dies. He could, because he... Like, if he really is... Because so far, he has not been referred to as Alice's husband. He's only Klee's dad. But if he is Alice's husband, then characters who have romantic relationships are very likely to die. Which would then also make Alice die. So like, if Kleiner dies, then Alice dies as well. They can't... It can't be like Alice alone survives, no. If Kleiner is her husband, they both die. But yeah, so far, it's only Klee's dad. They probably only have like a business relationship with each other. So Luna 5. So we can go up to like Luna 8 maybe? So this would be 6, 7, 8, like 3 more patches? Would that make sense? I feel like the Notcry patches wouldn't be too long. Like, I don't think we will go to Luna 9. So like 6.8. Cause Notcry is kinda like this... I mean, not filler region, but it wasn't originally planned. Was I supposed to... I don't think I was supposed to launch myself out here. Where am I going? What is happening? Oh no, I was. So she could be like a homunculus. She could be like Albedo. Or like an Alice clone. It seems pretty likely. But yeah, not a single one... I'm pretty sure not a single one of Hoyo's characters, playable characters, has ever been in a romantic relationship. I guess some of the Honkai 3rd characters, there is some like Yuri there. Bronya and Zele from Honkai 3rd did kiss. So there is that. That's as close as you can get. But that's like ancient Honkai 3rd lore. And outside of that, I don't think any characters have been like in an explicit romantic relationship. So... Two characters can have a kid together, but like an adopted kid or something, you know? Like Velt has an adopted kid with Tesla. With Nikola Tesla. But, you know, they just so happen, you know, to raise a kid together. And that one dance might have felt romantic, but that was a long time ago, doesn't count anymore. It's just a business relationship, you know? You just raise a kid together with a girl. Happens. And then he left for milk. And he's been away for like 50 years or something. Phew, what a track. Fontaine's photography pros have raved about this place like a million times. They say it's one of the best photo spots to appreciate the nation's tidy and balanced layout. It's that we rarely see it from this angle. It really does have a different kind of feel. Our Fungi friends are totally entranced. Guess Hanaya didn't get to bring them here last time. How would she? How did we even get here? What was that little launcher thingy underwater? Well, then let's get started. Those popular landscape paintings from earlier should help spark some ideas for our Fungi friends. And the same thing on the right, here we go. Happens all the time. I'm curious. about what they will do, but I don't have high expectations. It will probably just be a homunculus deal. Oh my god, triple hit? Because for me the best case scenario would be that Kleiner is actually Alice's husband, and they actually had a kid together. That would be amazing. But I know there is some psychotic fans that would murder the way if that happened. So I wouldn't blame the man for not doing that. He has gotten stabbed before in the streets. Which mountain is that? This one? Here we go. And then some waterfalls. Wait, where are these? Oh yeah, it's this waterfall. Here we go. One of his bombs set off randomly and injured him? Who? Dawei or Kleiner? Klee's dead. I mean, like, I don't think, like, if he actually is Klee's biological dad, it doesn't matter if he dies. It matters whether Alice was ever in love with a man. That's not the traveler. It's like this rock. Here we go. I quite enjoy this. Probably the best like small filler event we've had for a very long time. Only like the little board games can be better. Stuff like Theater Mechanicus or the TFT monster game we had. Those can be good. But for like these little photo events or compared to the co-op Sorian events, this is so much better. How many skills take to respawn? So the big one, like the main big crystals in the region. So like these ones in Fontaine, there are like a few different kinds of them. There are usually the light blue ones in most regions, but some have the condensance crystals, Natlan and Fontaine. And then Inazuma has the purple ones. They respawn every 3 days, I think. Most of the like regular spots. But there are those daily crystal spots, the ones that I have marked with the pickaxe icons. They will spawn whatever variety of crystal the region has normally, plus these dark blue magical crystals. And these respawn every day, but only a select number of spots. And which spots exactly is like semi-random. Semi-random because it doesn't just randomly pick like 6 spots out of all possible ones, but there are rather like sets of spots that can get reset together. So if this spot was reset, then probably these two also, these 3 might also be dark blue. The one that I just mined, the magical crystal. I mean, not just as in like a second ago, but a minute ago. Those are the dark blue ones, the magical crystals. Because the crystal chunks, amethyst lamps, condensance crystals, and rainbow drop crystals, those are like the regular ones of their respective regions. These grow in Mondstadt, Liyue and Sumeru, this in Azuma, this in Natlan and Fontaine, and this in Notcry. But then the magical crystal chunks, they drop, they can grow everywhere. And the spots with the magical crystals, they respawn every day in each region. But only a few of them, not every single one at once. The useless ones? These are actually, they can be useful right now for like, you can trade them for wood, or you can use them to attract crystal flies. There are actually some uses. I used to have so many that I would have to throw them out. I would have to like trash them to free up inventory spot. But nowadays I could use more. It's unfortunate that we didn't have a higher inventory cap limit like we have right now. Because right now I would have like 20,000 of these. And I could continue using them to like convert into wood and stuff. But right now I threw all of them, then I stopped farming them, then they became useful, I ran out and I never recovered my stash. I've got so many. This is just from expeditions pretty much. Daily expeditions. I maybe should focus more on Mora than crystal chunks. I've got 16,745. Yeah, whenever I remember I need to recalibrate my expeditions to go for all the Mora I can. And not all the crystal chunks I can. Ta-da! We're here! Let's go in from this shallow bit. It will feel like we are walking into a painting, one that unfolds right before our very eyes. It's you! And you've brought some new companions. Are they fungi? I've only ever read about them. What a lovely surprise, Emergence hanging out here. Good to see you again, Marine. I'm not hanging out, I'm paying Taidalga for this year's pickled batch. A lot of the others have returned to the village to help too. Engine and little Roxanne both took leave to come back and help. They are hard at work right now, and I will be heading to the water myself in a bit. You know, Engine wasn't wrong. The blue fungi really do look a bit like Taidalga. Not in a food sense, I just mean they're cute, nothing else. I love the noises they make. You've got a good eye for cuteness. Machines are just as lovely. Anyway, really nice meeting you. I should get going. Enjoy the rest of your time here. Okay, shall we head out too? We are gonna get some amazing underwater shots in Fontaine with our fungi friends. Okay, time for... some Pokemon Snap gameplay. I've been really into Pokemon lately. The Pokemon Leaf Green re-release has been really amazing for me. We captured the otter as well, nice. Oh, there's one more otter. This guy is like alone, unfortunately. There's a Melody in here, that's not an animal. Okay, that doesn't look like there will be more here. Ooh, 5. Oh, I could have gotten like 6. We are turning too quick. Okay, we got everything. Could have gotten some more group shots, but I mean, sometimes it's impossible to predict whether something will go off camera. Or join more animals. Like here I could have gotten one more in the group, right? But I didn't exactly know where the crab would end up. Oh, wait, the dog. The dog! I can't see the dog anymore! Yeah, I think I just missed the dog. Oh, no, no, no! I missed him now, but there was one more chance to photograph him. The robo dog. He did appear for like a frame. But I was changing film at that moment. But this dog, how do I get this dog? Man, the dogs are so scuffed. That one was like impossible to photograph almost. Okay, now I can. Wait, can I? Not even sure. Wait, I could have captured all of this. Like much later. Sometimes you gotta wait for so long. Next tuning zone? No, not yet. One more. No! Missed another bird. I missed like 2 dogs and a bird. Oh baby, a triple. Too bad we can't kill them. I kinda wanted to capture more, but I captured less. Was this merging never in frame? Oh, now it is. That's when you photograph it. What is this angle, man? The photographer is drunk? I'm the photographer though. Whoever controls our boat or I guess it's the fungi with the camera, right? The fungi has the camera. So it's him. Oh, one more guy. Yeah, Bongo had the camera with him. So I think it must be him. Okay, decent. And we're done with that. How do I have 4,046 points? Where does the 6 at the end come from? Shouldn't the points be like divisible by 10 or something? 1500. But I don't want to do a 10 pull anyways. Why am I even looking at this? We are not pulling. Not pulling. And I'm so confused. Like, in Genshin at least. I know what I want to pull going forward. We'll get Lina, maybe her Sig. And then, like the next big character I'm excited for is Nicole. But I'm so confused about my pulling plans in Star Relay right now. Because unfortunately the character I was looking forward to the most got cursed with a global passive. Some characters in Star Rail, when you pull for them, they have an effect that is like always active. No matter what team you are playing, even if they are not in the team. They could be level 1, but as long as they are on your account, you get a global effect everywhere in combat. Which can be like reviving you if you die, or preventing crowd control effects if they were to happen. And I hate it. I hate that kind of game design. I don't think characters should do stuff like this. Characters shouldn't affect your performance in combat if they are not being played actively. I don't want to pull for characters like this. Oh, bro got demolished. So... it's very unfortunate that the character I was most looking forward to now has a passive that I don't want anything to do with. Did these guys not drop anything? And what's even worse is that I already have pulled a sub DPS for her. So if I don't pull for the Silver Wolf, my Sparksy is also gonna be kinda useless, that I already got. And that's like so confusing now, man. What am I even supposed to do? I mean, Llama is useful by herself. Llama makes Bloom teams great. If I was a more conservative puller, if I wasn't just pulling for every character, I would have probably still gotten Llama. Maybe? I don't know, I'm not sure. But I definitely wouldn't have gotten Nefer. Like, I maybe would have gotten Llama, but I definitely wouldn't have gotten Nefer. Because Llama in Bloom teams is pretty nice. Also, the Llama boss in Stygian, if you don't have Llama, you don't clear that boss. On Dire, for sure. Like, Llama clears the crab boss in Dire in like 20 seconds, C0, R0, 1 cost theme. No Llama, you don't clear it at all. Maybe like a beefed up Nahida could do something or whatever. Maybe now, like now that we have Columbina, I guess, maybe there will be something there. But the difference was huge. No single character was as heavily shielded by their boss as Llama by the Bloom Crab. It was insane. With other teams you had to struggle a lot. Llama just held down one button twice. Once to get him to go down and then another time to one-shot him. And you were done. Let me check. I'll probably just go explore or do some quests. But I want to check my previous livestream. To see exactly when I farmed crystals yesterday. I think it was like an hour and a half in, right? Oh, a bit later than an hour and a half in even. Because here, this is an hour 40. Although the stream starts a bit early, right? So the stream proper starts at 8 minutes. But see, I only started here. And I was in Sumeru Temple. I finished the Sumeru Temple by like the 2-hour mark. But the thing is, nobody can trigger such a strong Lunar Bloom in AoE. So like even the other Lunar Bloom characters, they don't clear the crab as well. Like Nefer is not as good as versus the crab as just Lauma herself. And same with Columbina. Because Llama has one big, wide Lunar Bloom shot in her entire kit, in her entire rotation. All her damage is loaded into one shot. While Columbina and Nefer, they do more smaller ones in a smaller area. And versus the crab, your Lunar Bloom damage is like multiplied by 5 times or something if you use it on the shrooms he summons. So you want to wait for him to summon all the shrooms and then detonate them all at once. That's how you one-shot the guy. Oh, he's still alive? Man, this guy was stunned. And he applied Dendro to me? Interesting. Okay. Let's continue this quest. Return to sender. I started it. 2 days ago or 3 days ago. But we don't have time to finish, but it's a pretty cool quest. I like the vibe so far. So we got access to a new area. And we have to go to Research Zone 2, I'm pretty sure. I think this tracks. And before we were in Research Zone 1 here, now we go into Research Zone 2 over here. This is locked. Such bait with the Lunoculus behind the door. Oh, throw rock. This is a secret mission that only me and Big Sis Grazina know about. Once these flowers grow up, little Pei will come back to play with us. Grazina says she is just sick and needs to rest for a while. When the flowers grow taller than my knees, she will recover, so we mustn't cry. We need to listen to Uncle Morozov and be very good children. There is no sun here, but the lights up here are just as warm and cozy. As long as we water them with that shimmering water every day, these flowers will surely grow quickly. Grow faster, please. I miss her. Oh, we probably need to throw the rock at the pipe. Yeah, let's go. I don't think we can do anything here because this is already busted. Yeah. Oh, wait, there are investigate spots here? But if I investigate, I have to make sure to subtract it later, but I'm kinda curious. Okay, let's grab it. It's an artifact. Okay, but I need to remember how many I got. So this will be like the second one. 1, 2. Going to see if there's anything interesting here. And when you use elemental sight, objects you can interact with light up, right? So I can see the rock and the robot clearly. But everything else is grey, because it doesn't matter. And the most crucial part is that chests light up as well. Yep, rock. Look over there, is that a gap? Mind the gap. We have some rocks. Yep. And we can throw them here at the pipe. The chest was just a tutorial, so we can go through this area. But there's another rock. Why are there 2 rocks? I can only hold 1 rock at a time though. Big furniture chest? What is this? Hello, little guy. Oh, ancient recording. No, I won't doubt your words, Mr. Brach Reed-Miller. The fact that you are here is proof that you are not lying. Even if I can't prove it, I choose to believe in the side that gives people hope. Actually, Brach and Reed-Miller are not meant to be used together. Oh, forget it. A beautiful lady like you can call me whatever you like. Just as I said earlier, I am here to hunt down Rotwang's dogs. It's an honor to have you assisting me. Please don't thank me yet, Mr. Brach Reed-Miller. Even if I've already sent word to him, there's no guarantee he will agree to meet me. I still understand why he would tell such a lie to... Was it Miss Grazina? It's nothing. For some reason the recorder here was not turned off. It will be troublesome if Morozov noticed. I'm shutting it down right now. And she didn't delete the recording? Kinda foolish. I cannot break the glass. We'll probably need... to cleanse this. We just need to connect to this actually. Wait. Where are the little guys? Wasn't there one here? Where did he go? Maybe I just hallucinated? Yeah, whatever, he should be enough, right? Here. Here we go. Investigate the experiment site. Definitely looks like there should be a chest here. In this little area, but there isn't. Ooh. Secure communication channel established. Loading data. Access granted. Wishing you a wonderful day in the post-apocalyptic world, Researcher Grazina. To Supervisor R.M. Morozov. I hereby submit the final evaluation on the purifying effects of the new plant variety, hereinafter referred to as the experimental plant, on abyssal corruption. Please consider this letter to my most formal request. After months of controlled experiments, we have confirmed that the experimental plants demonstrate exceptional efficacy in processing high concentrations of abyss corruption and waste materials. In experimental site number 2, the specimen successfully blocked all abyssal corruption originating from outside the bunker within a short time frame, reflecting it in a pure form, thereby efficiently eliminating the monsters that had previously been extremely difficult to deal with. There is no doubt that this is an unprecedented breakthrough. I am deeply grateful for the opportunity you have given us. The success is as much yours as it is ours. However, I must also report the significant latent risks associated with such experiments. As I have repeatedly emphasized before, potential scenarios in which apocalyptic contamination could be released, and incidents of personal casualties resulting from the escape of abyssal monsters are all beyond the scope of our ability for subjective control. Among the most recent victims was even a child under years old. I am fully aware that Paiva's death from illness was in no way a tragedy you wished to witness, and that you exerted every effort to save the child. However, as long as experiments of this nature continue to advance, the risk of contamination leakage will only grow more severe. Our responsibility is to erect a barrier that shields humanity from catastrophe. Under no circumstances should we seek to test the limits of that darkness. Forgive my bluntness, but the continuation of these experiments has become entirely meaningless, unless your intention, if I may speak frankly, is simply to permit even more otherworldly entities to pour into our bunker. Based on the aforementioned reasons, and on behalf of the research team, I hereby submit the following request. Immediately cease all further testing of the purification system. Thoroughly eliminate all abyssal live experimental specimens in our custody. Ensure that no monster collection activities are conducted in any form. Please approve as soon as possible. Sincerely, Senior Researcher G. Miklukho. Grazina. Miklukho. This door is like interactive, but I don't think I can actually do anything with it. Here is the chest I was looking for.
この世界も俺に答えているのか。
Am I supposed to grab him with me? Here we go! These claw marks, they're from a Rift Hound, right? Feels spooky. Oh shoot. The guy wants to return to his spawn point. Debug? What did we do? Secure communication channel established. Loading it. Access granted. Wishing you a wonderful day in the post-apocalyptic world. Researcher Grazina. Supervisor R.M. Morozov. Another person died. How many more deaths do you want to see? Stop this experiment immediately, or I will and feed it to... I know you saw it, Morozov. Stop playing dead. Senior Researcher G. Mikluko. Keep calm and carry on. At the world outside, we're in the apocalypse. We will endure silent, safe, and forever out of reach of the obstacle contamination. And here we can easily see the chest thanks to elemental sight.
この世界も俺に答えているのか
This guy does not seem calm. The Genshin horror quest, it does feel pretty spooky right now, I gotta say. That sure was scary. Jan, be careful. The jump scares in my Genshin Impact. Do you ever worry that apocalypse might leak in the bunker? Such anxiety might be a sign of a potential contamination. Please report it immediately. Oh my god. No, something else will break out from here. Oh no, my thingy disappeared. Now I'm spooked. Abnormal, abnormal, abnormal. I was feeling safe with my little fruit. Marvel, the forces of Professor Rotwang. Even as the apocalypse has swept over mankind, this beacon of humanity still burns bright. Does it? Oh, I will have to collect this as a rift hound, as a rift hounds walk around. Apocalypse Prevention is operating normally. How is it even remotely normal? Oh shoot! We wear it over and smash it open. Okay bro, come here. Oh, that's what I do. Okay, here we go. I mustn't waste the healing. Ouch! Oh, we got a rock! Okay, that was pretty easy. That's 3, 4, and most of them are bait spots. 5. 5 spots I will have to subtract later. I apologize, Supervisor Morozov, for losing control of my emotions earlier. To ensure the survival of this post-apocalyptic bunker, I would like to have a proper conversation with you in person. Sincerely, Senior Researcher G. Mikluko. Because we've had some profanities in the last message. Maintenance complete. Apocalypse purification system operating normally. Keycard unlocked. Don't forget to retrieve your keycard. Have a wonderful day. Huh, this time the keycard's golden. The terminal report has mentioned the signs of large monster activity in Research Zone 2. There's no way it could be talking about the one we just saw, surely? Pam doesn't get it. For now, let's head back to the terminal and see what this card unlocks. It's not over yet. I can't jump over this. It seems. So before I had 5, it will be 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to write it down somewhere because the number is becoming too big. Yes, indeed. 6 is the number that comes after 7. Or 7 is the number that comes after 6. Nodes filled with dense, highly technical botanical theory. Unfortunately, besides the Amurta scholars in Sumeru, few might be able to make sense of it. We do get Tinari on the case. Large verdure. There appears to be an attendance log for research staff. For some reason, as time goes on, fewer and fewer names seem to appear. For some reason. Why the big arrow? Above it. Oh, here we have another recording. Mr. Brockreed Miller has quietly escorted the children who were still alive out of the facility. He said he knows an eccentric old hunter, and that he is also an old acquaintance of the newly appointed Princess of the Frostmoon Scions. I believe the title was something like Moonchanter. Both are willing to protect those children. Neither has asked for anything in return. It's just, I don't know, it's so weird. There isn't even anything like major here. It just tells you, oh, people have been dying here. Wow, I had no idea so far. Morozov never noticed a thing. He probably stopped caring about them a long time ago. There's nothing left to worry about. So before we go to meet him, let's share one last drink, as we always do. A toast to the dead, from those soon to die. Please forgive my foolishness all these years. Like, the book here is more important. Do I take damage here? Yes, actually. Can I cleanse this? Doesn't seem like it. The world outside is just gone. The abyss gobbled it all up. Indeed, an astute observation, Paimon. Wait, if I grabbed... No, the plants are further away. There is no way it would carry all the way. I would say if I grab one of the shiny plants, the Kuvaki plants, and bring it over there and throw it at the puddle, maybe something could happen, but that's... yeah. No, it's not remotely close enough. Even if I could theoretically carry it, it wouldn't do anything. Because that point was definitely not planned. Access updated. Senior Researcher Grazina. Welcome to the Bunker Access Terminal server. Hey, it looks like that keycard we just picked up still works. Which makes me think, this Grazina person must have been a pretty big deal. They seem to have had access to the entire bunker. It looks like the only place you haven't been to yet is the supervisory office. If the apocalypse thing is still hanging around, this is the only place it could be. Paimon thinks that whatever it is, it's probably not that scary, since scary things wouldn't want to hide from us. Everything should want to hide from us. You're experienced adventurers after all. Even without weapons, Jan can take down any monster with just a bish bash bosh. Alright, let's go check out the supervisory office. Everything here lights up because the entire platform moves. So it can be just a background object. Oh no, there's an invisible wall. Whoa! I was so busy trying to fall off that the jump scare I didn't really notice the jump scare. Would be interesting if the traveler were to like jump into the abyss like that. What would happen? We are an abyss sponge, but we cannot absorb an infinite amount of abyss. Let's activate the plants from afar. Grazina? You backstabbing snake, how dare you show yourself before me? Oh Jan, watch out! That monster seems to have been lured out. No, you're not Grazina. I can detect your scent. What are you? A living being or another spirit flying aimlessly across the bedeviled sky? No living creature can enter this grave. Their grave. Our grave. Answer me, did Professor Rotwang send you here? Has my master forgiven me? There is a special quote only if you do this after the Iluga quest. Let's talk with him a bit first. Should we? Are you the apocalypse? 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 Look at the world out there. The apocalypse has already descended upon us. Young Solvay tried to stop it, and Brach, who impersonated Reed Miller. Even that treacherous snake Grazina, she tried to stop it too. But their efforts were all in vain. It came. It still came. My master, Professor Rotwang, reduced this pathetic world to ashes with the Sampo. After all the destruction, this bunker is all that remains, isolated amid the bedeviled sky. The world outside is doing pretty well. The world outside is nothing but a casket for things beyond their time. I knew not from whence you came, but I have already broken free of the celestial shell, no longer to suffer the shackles of gravity and fate. And you are no servant of my master, yet neither are you just another fool. Will you join us, become one with our flesh and our blood, or will you welcome death right here? Join. Or die. The world hasn't been destroyed, you are at the bottom of the sea. Enough! See your vicious lies, vile desecrator. My master would not deceive me, we exist amid the bedeviled sky. Let them be interred in the ruins of that extinguished world. Only we shall continue our existence amid the bedeviled sky. Master, bear witness. There is no other way. And let's try using these plans to deal with it. I'm kinda curious what he says if you go. Your master is dead. Oh, he takes like no damage. Okay, we regenerate our offensive plan. There's a Mandragora coming. What's happening? Those spare rooms look different to you. Oh, it's like a buffed up spare room. Whoa! They are not shooting in sync. Phew, that's dealt with. What an annoying little... It seemed convinced that Tevat was destroyed and we were outside the sky. I'll just forget about that idiot. It looks like we've dealt with that thing, whether it was an apocalypse or just the abyss. All thanks to my sword. What? You weren't even using your sword? Oh, that reminds Paimon. We can't forget to pick up our stuff before we leave the bunker. Alright, that just about wraps everything. Huh? Wait, what's this? To Miss Grazina, should you ever wish to leave this place, please give this item to a member of the treasure hoarders. They will guide you to me, Master Thief Reed Miller. Proof of the cognoscenti? What's that doing in a place like this? And it looks like it was left by Reed Miller himself. This means we are one step closer to the great treasure. Paimon can't wait to find out what it is. Oh boy.
この世界も俺に応えているのか。
I got a bunch of instructor's pieces that could theoretically be good. Is it a peaceful Mandragora? That's a good boy. What are these for? For the lures? Looks like these are for the lures. Unless the access tunnel I need to open will let them shoot me out of here. Or we'll just go here actually. Oh, there is a follow spot. Bunker number 0. We also just open the way we came. We probably grabbed everything. Whoa! Did they open? Oh, you can finally breathe fresh air. It was so stuffy down there. It was not an apocalypse to begin with. Everything was fine and dandy. There's still plenty of delicious food waiting for us to eat. So can I return now without having to leave my weapons?
ついてこれるか？全力攻撃だ。でっか。よっと。ふっ。チェー。と。はっ。
Oh, daily crystal spot. Nice. Biggest reward. And now we could do a 10 pull. If I want to go all the way up to 60 PT. Which at that point is not even early. Oh, it seems like I can use... Actually no, here I still could be a different character. I will turn the Traveler around there. Okay, I can definitely explore it however I want. Including using gadgets. Nice. Just curiosity. Meeting point rewards. Standard pool.
Yo, 栄養騎士。お前のおかげでこの拠点もようやく
Now it's
様になってきた
glowing.
ぞ。
Looks ominous.
これなら全員が酔っ払ってる時に襲撃されても俺の酔いが冷めるまで持ちこたえられるだろ
You are joking again, right?
う。もう見抜かれたか。知らない間にすっかり俺のことを把握しちまったようだな、栄養騎士。
っていうかファルカのそういう適当なとこにはもう慣れちゃったぞ。
Arbitrable.
ま、当番じゃない日なら飲めるからいつでも来てくれ。
Oh, wow, what a long quest. Oh no, this guy appeared here. The combat ability has been increased to the maximum. Wowee. Oh, you can open artifacts from this as well. Garbage. And garbage. Only the instructor's pieces are worth looking at. So you could spend the strange in resin. Also, I got more spin crystals. Probably should put them in my teapot thingy. Grab all the final rewards. We went from level from 50 straight to 90% after exploring that one place. And we get the RGB table! Let's go! It's only outdoor though. That's a bit scuffed. A lot of furnishings should be able to be placed both in and outdoors. The distinctions seem pretty meaningless for the most part. Like, sure, trees and stuff, and cliffs, sure, outdoor. Lamps and paintings, indoor. Makes sense. You kinda need the walls and ceilings for them and stuff. But pretty much everything else? Why is furniture only indoor or only outdoor? Maybe one day they will fix it, hopefully. I'm still 2 out of 3 on these Iris Moon Seals. Unfortunately. Oh, hello, Varka.
ミカミカ。
はい、大団長。
What's he doing here? Didn't he return?
この手紙をライトキーパーの本部へ届けてくれ。具体的な書類と必要な資料は全部中に入れてある。こっちの手紙は碑文の館のネフェルへ。届け方は分かってるな。この手紙はモンド城に送り返してくれ。重要な要件じゃないから後回しでいい。すぐに出発してくれ。それと常に連絡が取れるようにしておけ。連絡方法と頻度は今まで通りだ。最後に道中では自分の身の安全を第一に考えるんだ。危険に出くわしたらまずは逃げろ。逃げ切れそうになかったら助けを呼べ。最悪逃げながら大声で叫べ。
あ、はい、大団長。
Oh, that was an anecdote, apparently. Speaking of, yeah, we don't have anything else, unfortunately. So many Godwin lookalikes at this camp. It's like all the personnel here. It's just Godwins. There are so many of them. Another one. Oh, this is the same thing as last time? They haven't sobered up yet?
栄養騎士、こいつらをしごいてやってくれないか？お前が号令をかけながら一番ミスの多いやつを見つけ出せばいい。
Sure.
よし、みんな聞いたな。栄養騎士様の御前だぞ。全員気合を入れろ。用意、始め。
Right turn. So these two have one miss. About turn. Two misses in the middle. And one here. Right turn. Left turn. They're all terrible,
武
man.
器は普段からいたわってやることだ。
But the Egbert has to be the
でない
worst
と
one.
いざという時にそっぽを向かれちまうぞ。
About turn. Oh, they all did it properly.
休め。どうだ、栄養騎士。この中で一番酔っているのは誰だと思う？
The one in the middle.
よとは言いません。ただ少し頭がふらつくだけです。
酔ったことより酔いを認めないことの方がみっともないぞ。全員20周だ。
Can we get like a chest or anything after this? Well, it is fun that he is actually like running around now. Here is the real Godwin. And here's a fake Godwin. And another one, and another one. Okay, so after doing that quest, East of the Moon, West of the Sun, continuation is here, but I wanted to check. The quest was called Return to Sender. Do they have dialogue? Yes. Because I want to check. This. Rodon Zegna, you are next. I was the only one who would deceive those fools with such crude lies, and they expect you to use my own tricks against me. Don't think you can fool me? Don't think you can fool us. Professor Rotwan can never die. No, never. Otherwise, how could Tevat have been destroyed, and how could we be drifting amid the bedeviled sky? That has been destroyed, you are at the bottomless sea. And it's the same final line. Feel the blade of my sword? You mean the one that's still stored at the entrance? Oh, it should be time to start collecting artifacts, even if I will have to slow down at the end to not enter the Setek Hall too early. I have to skip 9 spots, if I counted correctly. How much is like the fontaine location? 8. So it's like 1 more than this. I can skip 1 and then entire fontaine. So let's skip this one. Actually, I don't want to skip the ones here. Because these ones all are like Mora spots, and I know that for sure. I would rather skip the non-Mora spots. I don't quite remember every spot, whether it's Mora or non-Mora.
Yeah.
Actually, all of the ones in Natlan are not Mora for sure, so maybe I should skip those. The ones here? How many? That's 8 as well. But yeah, I could skip all of these instead of all of Fontaine. Because I think the Fontaine ones are like mixed. Some are Mora, some are non-Mora. Maybe we could skip like the whole boat. Wait, that's not the end. Oops. Oh, I need to change my gadget. No, don't fall. Which I guess I grab any plants. Which I know I will grab plants as I go about here. I don't want to get the seeds. Seeds are indeed very important. Okay, now the market, 21 spots. 26 actually, because it's 5 up here. And 21 among the rest. Don't overshoot it. Come on, bro. He didn't want to let me exit. I had to remember to just go right when I exit that door. I always have to take a moment to look around which way I'm supposed to exit. So I'll go to Fontaine, I will skip Natlan. Like one of the spots in Azuma or somewhere. So these are... Yeah, this one was... the first one was not Mora, this one is Mora. These are kinda mixed. One of each here again. And these were all non-Mora. So normally I would go to Natlan now, we skipped that. And go straight to Inazuma. Because I wasted some of my spots down there. So like... skip this one maybe. Yeah, sure. Yeah, these spots are also kinda random. Some Mora, some none. I know that there are routes optimized to like only grab Mora spots. One of the biggest challenges with a route like that is that oftentimes you will go to places with multiple kinds of artifact spots, and you have to remember which ones are which. This already is kind of the case. Like in Fontaine, I need to remember that there is like one spot that's bait. Here at the ship, I need to remember which spots are bait. But that's even like another layer of challenge, because it's not only the spots that are like rocks or whatever, but also the spots that have the wrong type of artifact that you need to avoid.
ファッションは私が定義する。ジャスティス。行くよ。時間が。
Here most of them are non-Mora, I think, right? If not every single one. So I guess I have to skip some more spots. I have to remember that the ship is all scuffed. This one was a Mora spot, the last one at the end. And everything else was non-Mora. That's kinda crazy. Okay, so now I just need to make sure it's later than when I finished my route last time. 154 is when I finished, it's 158. Okay, it's safe to go to Sumeru. Because like that's the biggest deal. If I load it into here before all the spots respawn, I would grab one and they wouldn't be able to respawn anymore. Because right now I should be at 99 spots grabbed. Right, and I grabbed this one, and now we're at 100. But everything else is still loaded in. So it preserves. It doesn't disappear. Because it's already in the world, and the world doesn't make old spots disappear. It only prevents spawning new ones when I already am over the limit.
見ててよ。時間がぶつからないように。
But because I waited until everything respawned, now everything stays. But if at least one of these spots wasn't up yet, it would not reappear today anymore. Because no new shiny spots can spawn from now on. Until the daily reset. And here is some spots are Mora and some are non-Mora as well. It does seem that they were trying to use some logic when placing the spots. It seems like spots that are like next to chests are more likely to give more. Like this should be Mora, right? Yeah, this one has Mora because it's chests. This one is just books. Actually, no, this is also Mora. So this is, yeah, this is Mora because these are piles of Mora, and so will this one. But if it's just like a bookcase or something that has an artifact spot, it will be only artifacts. I never really paid attention to that before. Let's see here. This will be artifacts only. Yep. And so will these two. It's not gonna be always consistent across regions. Because, for example, the fact that every single artifact spot in the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort is a Mora spot doesn't really follow any sort of logic. They just decided, okay, Mora spots are superior, let's place them everywhere. But yeah, in here, in Setek Hall, you can tell the difference before you even pick up the spot. So you go to the food cellar and press F, knowing you're gonna get a vegetable. Oh yeah. The veggies and the weapons you can also usually tell. But sometimes there will be two shiny spots right next to each other, and one will be veggies, the other will be artifacts. There is some logic sometimes, and a lot of the time no logic at all. This should be artifact only, yes. And so should these two. And yeah, everything here is artifact only actually. No, wait, one was Mora! I got 200 Mora, which one? This one gave me Mora? Maybe because there is a pot? The pot gave me the Mora? Yeah, I mean, kinda random sometimes, kinda random. And then there are spots that can only give you Mora, right? So like, they have to pick between artifact only, Mora only, or Mora and artifact. Yeah, this one was Mora for sure, because it's like a chest. $10k Mora per shiny spot? That's a bit too much. I do like it when doing stuff like this is actually worthwhile, because the resources are needed. Like in Star Rail, I've got 100 million credits. And like, no matter what I do, like, they just keep growing. No matter what I do, I just keep accumulating more over time. And like, crates are irrelevant to me right now, and so are EXP books. Like, the kinda... It is comfortable, but a bit boring sometimes, you know? That getting credits is useless to me. Similarly in Zenless. In Zenless for a very long time I was struggling when it comes to Dennis, which is that game's money. But eventually, I don't know, it's like a combination of just not pulling every character and also I am efficient with my Dennis. I could definitely start losing them again, I feel like, in Zenless, if I wasn't careful. But right now I do have a steady supply. And my savings keep growing. In Genshin though the situation is dire. My savings keep shrinking. Although we are at 20 million again after the event and after the quest I've done. So there is that. Did I actually manage your more recently? Yeah. It is better when the resources that we need to use are actually like more well balanced, right? And it's not just like, oh yeah, always farm artifacts with my resin. I do prefer farming artifacts. I do want to spend most of my resin on artifacts, but I want at least like the double leyline events to be useful. Stuff like that. And they are right now. Maybe removing the reputation quests was actually a good thing. I feel like it was a bit too big of a hit. Because like, I'm a BP buyer. And if somebody is not a BP buyer, they would like actually suffer greatly. Maybe the economy is a bit too stingy. Ah, invisible wars in Sumeru. This is the one type of enemy I definitely do not need to kill more of. But I just see enemy, kill enemy. Okay. I probably could spend my time better. Up here. I can actually even use my compass to see all the chests around here. Oh boy. That's quite a few.
ぬくぬくお日様を浴びるとついお昼寝したくなっちゃうよね。
Oh, dig. What? This is just here specifically to only be found with the compass. There is no other reason to have a random dig chest in the middle of an open field. Unless there is something that can tell you it's here, but I haven't found it yet. Because I did this out of order or something. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is like the wolves, right? I've already done the wolf thingy. The wolf achievement. Oh, that's a big boy. Let's switch to the... I don't need to be on my fastest team anymore. Let's switch to a team that still moves plenty fast actually. Double Anemo. And Varka is big. That will be a bit more fun to fight.
運命の変わり目任せて。
So much fire everywhere. Oops. Varka, stop getting stuck on this. Here we go, glass is no longer on fire.
酒が入ってたら一杯分けてくれ。
If there's alcohol in it, give me some. It does not care about anything else you could find in a chest. Oh, a little nice waterfall. Seems kinda sus. It's like a waterfall like this. In the middle of nowhere. For this thing... I probably need this guy. Come. He probably won't be able to hit it from here, will he? These guys are pretty unreliable. Yep. Man, what is this piece of garbage? Here we go, maybe this will work. Nice. And the furniture chest! Let's go!
酒が入ってたら一杯分けてくれ。
Whispers in the moonlight. It's just like a box. Oh, it's a fancy box. Oh, loaches. Amazing value. Loach pearls. I needed more of them. There's a chest below me. So possibly if I go down here there should be a cave or something. And in that cave there should be a chest. Have I not been here before? I activated the TP waypoint. Oh, there's just a chest right here. Okay.
戦利品か。冒険の褒美だと思って取っとけ。
Oops. Okay, I can grab them, whatever. There's another thing. There are more things here underground, actually. Yo, what? How did I miss so much? I've been here farming this boss for Varka. This is a side cave. A hidden chest right here. Yo, whole like sub area. Oh, this guy will probably give me the hidden chest. Here we go. Just a common chest? Come on. Oh, and I get this. But I don't think this is supposed to like be anything. I got one before and it was useless. So I think I'm supposed to use it for like revitalizing some plant or whatever. He just gives it to me for funsies. Yeah. Fireworks. Pew pew. Oh. How am I supposed to get that fellow out? This is giving me a headache. Is there anything I can do? I can adventure, what good timing. Here's the thing, there used to be a tunnel here that led north, but it collapsed recently after some sort of anomaly with the Kuvaki. Thankfully no one was hurt, but a traveling merchant from overseas claims his companion is trapped inside. It's a sloth ship he met and befriended around here. Stay in this part long enough and you'll notice that sloth sheep usually follow people just to scatter the seeds they are carrying. But no matter how we explained it, this gentleman just wouldn't listen. He insisted we find a way to rescue it. To reconnect the path leading deeper into the cave, we would have to use these intricate blooms. The problem is that I can't use the Frostmoon Scion's magic, and I don't have any Kuvaki devices strong enough for the job. Likely you can buy if anyone can get the sloth ship out of there. It would be an adventurer like you, right? I think on behalf of that gentleman. I also need this one. Oh. Why is the button to place it the same button as the one to use your burst? Stop breaking the tether. Okay, bro. Come with me. Feels like leading a leashed animal in Minecraft. Wonderful, I knew you would think of something. Sloth ship can live outside the regions with Kuvaki, but at the very least it can offer that gentleman a bit of comfort during his stay in Not Cry. I'll take my leave now. Here's something to show our gratitude.
戦利品か。冒険の褒美だと思って取っとけ。
Looks like this would be like shining artifact spots or Mora spots. If I didn't already hit the cap for today. Oh. We're schmovin'. So there's spots all the way up there. I guess just gotta climb. The old-fashioned way. I guess not that old-fashioned. When we have Barca to help. 25,000 Mora! Actually relevant. Would have I reached this without the glider? Possibly. Didn't want to risk it though. Oops. Wait, I don't want to climb this mountain now that I'm here. I could grab this Kuvaki line. I'm too far though. I guess we'll just climb. Because there is a thingy I interacted with before here, and it said that you ain't Varka, you loser. See ya. And that was before Varka released. And now we are Varka. According to legend, when the Bloodstained Knight left the Knights of Favonius 500 years ago to embark on the path of demon hunting, some knights chose to follow him, living months together with the champion they revered. To this day, their names are still recorded in the archives of Knights of Favonius, though what happened after their departure remains unknown. Is it because of the unique influence of the ley lines here, or was their longing and willpower so intense that these voices still linger? As I am mistaken, this must be their final destination. Though they had left the knights, they fought bloody battles to uphold the chivalry in their hearts, until all that was left was one lone wolf. No one can fault you for your deeds. Every action you took was truly befitting your knightly titles. But it seems that the Bloodstained Knight could not return from the ends of his path. It's an ending full of sorrow. No matter what, the Knights of Avonius won't forget you. Your deeds ought to be celebrated by the world, and your spirits should be returned to your homeland. Heroic Wolf, lead me to their bones. Am I supposed to take this now?
しっかりついてこいよ。
Oh, it's the same dialogue again. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I could have grabbed the bird eggs. Oh, and that's a wolf. And that's the bones, possibly. Homesick lone wolf.
気をつけて。運命の変わり目。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
And I didn't die to the sword of the barca. That's exactly what I did in barca. Oh my god, I died! Instead of Bennett's burst. Brody is damage.
みんなは俺が守れ。
ここだよ。
Oh, that's the wolf we actually fought today in Abyss. Oh, did I get all the achievements? Don't disturb their peaceful
これは
slumber.
北風の王老の力か？西風の気配も感じるな。
Face the enemy?
見過ごすわけにはいかないな。誰だか知らんが、俺が相手になろう。
Oh, is this the Varka skin challenge?
古戦場か。
Oh
一
shoot.
体誰がここを封鎖したんだ？
I actually stumbled upon it by mistake.
立ち去れ。彼らの眠りを妨げてはならない。
アンドリアスの化身だと？こいつは真相を突き止めないとな。はっ。北風が制圧する。よっ。その傷が増えたな。疾風。
Oh, he interrupted my E. Good thing he's not ammo immune, like the regular wolf. Ouch.
よっとと。はっ。ええ。ふっ。よっと。
I can't open the inventory, I can't heal.
しっかりついてこいよ。
Oh boy.
疾風。傷が増えたな。
Oh my god, that was kinda unfair. This damage? I wonder if I had the food gadget, if I would be able to use it. It is my Varka. Unmodified.
仇き氷を石踏みに刻む。
He's immune here. Wait, what? Time the unextinguished flame of battle to gain access. What? Oh, I need to use my jump.
ついてこれるか。
消えぬ戦火を携えて。
And now I think I have pyro.
しっかりついてる。疾風。はっ。疾風。はっ。と。よっ。はっ。ふっ。と。疾風。
And I heal as well.
それ。と。よっと。
寒き風に猛者をいたまん。
俺についてこい。よっ。はっ。
I need something. This doesn't seem to be working.
しっかりついてこいよ。
騎士の童貞を行こ
It takes some damage, but not much.
チェーン。チェーン。はっ。はっ。と。
Okay, nice. Somehow.
はっ。ふ。疾風。と。ふ。はっ。はっ。よっと。ふ。と。はっ。はっ。よっと。せい。劣化。
Oh, he dodged my E. That's very bad.
よっ。突風が制圧する。はっ。はっ。よっと。もっと激しく。
Let's go. First try. The beginning was kind of tough.
この感覚、俺が見つけられなかった。狼の魂の破片が具現化したのか。誰がお前をここに残した。ここで何を守ってるんだ。さあ、答えてもらおうか。
何度言えばわかる。血に染まった道を歩むのは私一人で十分だ。貴様らはついてこずともよい。
なら俺たちはたまたま一緒になったってことでどうだ。モンドからナドくらいまでたまたまあんたと同じ道をたどってきただけさ。
ああ、たまたまとある騎士に何度も救われ、彼に憧れるようになった。そしていつの間にか同じような道を歩んでいる。
あんたの騎士道を理解できなくたっていい。この旅路の果てで誰も救うことができなかったとしても、せめてそばで見届けたいんだ。
それが貴様らの騎士道だというのなら、私に否定する権利はない。
厄介な魔物を倒しきれたのか。住民たちはもう大丈夫なんだな。
よかった。しかし私たちはもう旅の最後までついていけそうにない。無念だ。
ここからはあんた一人で行ってくれ。
結局この剣では全てを守ることはできなかった。挙句の果てにこの道に残ったのは私のみ。もとよりこうなる定めだったのかもしれん。せめてこの剣とこの地の狼たちの魂に墓守りをさせてやろう。漆黒の魔物どもに貴様らの安らかな眠りが妨げられぬよ
う。なるほど、そういうことか。騎士団の記録には血染めの騎士が旅に出た時、それに追随した騎士がいたとあるが、その後の記述は見当たらなかった。 まさか魔物討伐のためにここで命を落としてたとはな。さすがはセピロス騎士団の団員だ。だがお前たちの願いは本当にここで終わりなのか。今なお消えない戦果、剣に宿る思い、騎士としての決意を俺に聞かせてくれ。
ボレアスが残した力でこの戦場を封じよう。あの小さき狼も外から見守ってくれるはずだ。貴様らには守られるだけの資格がある。永遠に邪魔されることなく安寧を享受し、永遠にこの世の不条理を目にすることのないように。さらばだ、我が最後の戦友よ。
嫌だ。ダメだ。
俺たちがもう一度。
そうだよな。お前たちの願いはこんな日の当たらない場所で静かに朽ち果てるようなもんじゃない。なら行こう。俺と一緒に再び。
What an epic pose.
戦場へ。
Unbreakable Durandart.
血染めの騎士の最後の戦友よ。その後ローランドは。
We get Primogems for this? Those are 40 Primos that are locked behind owning Varka. I can't switch to Charlotte to take pictures of the place, unfortunately. And I probably cannot re-enter it either, I would imagine. Actually? I can re-enter. It was 40. Oh, you can do this again.
さあ、あんたの腕前を見せてくれ。
So if you beat him, if you change to Charlotte outside, and then you beat him again, you will end up with Charlotte inside of this Protec, and then you can get some screenshots taken. Oh, right here I only have a level 2 compass. So this is like part of this meeting point. But over here, that's already not of Favonius. Where can I get some? Oh yeah, here we go. This didn't do much. I need to shoot the thing up here. Oh, the door is open from the other side. All is collected, let's go!
冒険の褒美だと思って取っとけ。
Now I know what I'm doing. I mean, first I'm annihilating these guys.
物語は始まったばか
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
We'll just plenty them. Too many small enemies.
お酒が何本も買えるね。
Out of range. Okay, might as well grab this little chest. Special territory research. This guy. I probably don't even need the venticles.
しっかりついてこいよ。
Durin buffed Varka. The slays enemies so quickly. It's really the Durin burst that's doing most of the work. But Varka is the like... Varka delivers the damage that my C2 Durin's burst provides. All the buffs, the quills. Because unlike like Escoffier, whose C2 gives you like 5 quills, Durin's C2 gives like 20? C1, yeah, it gives 20 stacks. And then you get even more of them if you have C4, I think? Or maybe C6. One of them increases the number of stacks you get. These are I guess Venti can use up the Durin stacks fairly well as well. Okay, so the seal. Let's get some banger pieces. I had very good luck in the first one, not so much in the second one. How did I get here? There's some cave or whatever that I need to enter. Here or here? Maybe it will be easier to enter here. I can clearly see where the entrance is supposed to be. Oh, looks like Flins can talk with this. Maybe Iluga instead. This lit up. But that's it. Okay. Wait. That's Iluga. Jan Paimon, you are here too. We came to see him as well. If he knew you came, well, he certainly wouldn't say it, but it would make him happy. He's not together with Iluga before the grave for a while. Iluga speaks to your fallen comrade, recounting the small and big events that have taken place in Pyramida lately. He can finally rest in peace knowing that everyone in Pyramida is doing well, right? Yes, he completed his mission. We will continue with ours. And after us, others will continue to watch over this land. Like the winter ice layer, they will endure storms and cold, yet still grow strong. Okay. Sia, I'm busy looking for chests. Okay, but before I actually continue down this path, quick bathroom break, and then we'll get some more water. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just one more second. Okay. Oh.
好きなものがあれば持ってっていいぞ。
Oh boy. Sanctum of the Pirate Heroes, you say? I don't have quite time to help you out right now. It's my first mission under Captain Asebov. Their battlefield is nothing like the training grounds. When the monster threw itself at me, I could hear nothing but my own heart pounding. Everything I learned in training was gone. Fear flooded through me in an instant, my legs turning leaden. I never knew battles could be so terrifying. I could barely hold my sword. I woke up several times in the middle of the night, gasping for air inside my tent. It feels like the wild hunt will strike the moment I lose focus. Chernov saved me this time, but what about the next? Will I be wounded or will I die? I worked so hard to become a ratnik, dreaming of standing beside the legends. Yet look at me now. I cannot even keep my grip on a blade when facing the wild hunt. Will I ever see my mother's warm smile again? Will I ever return to Nasha Town, to the place from which I first set out? These guys will like be here still later, right? Around 4 this morning, I was jolt awake by waves of roaring, the ground shaking beneath me. The air carried an acrid, bloody smell. When I looked outside the camp, I saw countless monsters rushing towards us in the dark. Captain Asipov burst out his tent and began shouting orders. My foggy mind slowly understood that this was a wild hunt attack. What surprised me was the flood of images that suddenly flashed through my head. Some were from the training grounds, some from my first night with the support unit, and some from long ago in my home. For a moment I even thought I smelled the ribs Mom used to grill. I don't know why these memories filled my head at once, but I am grateful that fear was no longer the only thing in my heart. It was the first time I thought with the squad to clear a wild hunt nest. Even now my heart still pounds and my arms feel numb with exhaustion. I was into the fight, but I was not as terrified as on that night. Maybe I will grow into the person I hope to become after all. I hope so. And here we reached our destination. So first, as always, we will check... I will use Durin for good luck. Check off any new pieces, so that they don't display new, because then I won't be like sure which piece is actually a new one. By the way, is this like ever decent? Attack, EM, crit rate? Nah, I really want crit damage on this set, because we already have plenty of crit rate. It could be better than my current Durin piece, to be honest. If I rolled like 5 times. Maybe. Cope. Okay, and then we check the other set as well. Attack, crit rate, EM? I already have good... I already have decent flowers here though, flowers. Wait, this one's kinda bad actually. Crit rate, EM, that's it? I guess it's for like some characters that only want the EM. But now there's also ER. And crit damage that we want more than these stats is also a 3-liner. Yeah, let's not cope too hard. But these are all hazards that I have seen before and decided they are not worth it, so Nothing new really, just took one more look. And now? We can grab all of these. Also our final Dust of Enlightenment. And check the pieces. First Durin set. This is what I'm mostly hoping for, because there are so many characters I play on this set. But yeah, if it's down below on the list, because this recommends order, by default it wants like crit and attack, right? And ER. So it will sort pieces with crit attack ER up high, and pieces without up low, down low. So if I see the exclamation mark in the lower half of the artifacts, it's like, okay, it cannot be good. This one pretty low. Yeah, too low. This one, oh, right, wrong main stat. Here, whoa, very bottom. Fist damage bonus, yeah, that's like, this is the worst goblet possible. Fist damage bonus, worst main stat with triple flat stat, 3-liner, and the final one is EM, which also is useless for physical characters. Worst, I'm almost tempted to save it because it's so bad. Okay, and the HUD, I can't even see the HUD. Attack with triple flat subs, yeah. Nothing on that stat, unfortunately. Here, nope. At the very bottom, the worst piece, apparently, like, according to the recommended set order, the worst piece in my collection. HP main stat. This is the 4-star. HP main stat, crit rate, defense EM. Attack, okay, we got nothing. Still, getting this feather from one of the troves thingies, already more than good enough. Also, I think I got the goblet as well, right? Yeah, I got the goblet, I'm pretty sure. Which is also kinda cracked. Allows me to play an offset hat. We got some achievements. Dead Man's Hand. That was for completing the bunker quest. Oops. And here, join meeting point construction. Following skip. That one is an offering to the Knights Moonlit Isles. Oops. A third of the people using the achievement tracker already have these achievements. That's a lot, actually. Because I'm like one of the biggest Genshin no-lives there is, and I still haven't done them. Like, I mean, I've done them now, but only now. Okay, let's do Genshin though. Yo. Way above 3.4. My go-to is Mavujka. When I see this, below 5.3 in Atlan. Nothing else in common. Could be like a Mualani, maybe? Oh, she used the same mod as Mavujka. Above 5.0. Maybe a Chaska. Okay, wait, I actually need to lock in now. Ororon. Okay, no need to be too locked in for this. Versa was later. Versa was 5. I don't know, 5.6 maybe. She's also not a bow user. She would be Catalyst together with Molani. And decision I make during a mission can have a profound effect on the fates of others. This is why I must always maintain a solemn respect for my position as a Matra, the same way I respect knowledge and power. Sinnoh is the Mahamatra. Good thing he identified himself as a Matra, because otherwise I'll be like, who is this? So we see like a shape here. Some sort of, maybe it's like a cube or something. When I see shapes, I think Dendro. Could be like Alhaitham. Oh! Let's go! Oh, what a pick! What a guess. No way, yes way. If you see angular shapes, it's some of the Dendro characters. Nahida, Alhaitham, Kave. They all have a lot of like digital abilities and a lot of sharp edges in their abilities as well. Faruzan also, she's not Dendro, but she also fits the bill. Like I had really no way of knowing this would be Alhaitham specifically. Could have been Kava. But I had the Alhaitham vibe here, you know? I knew it would be somebody from Sumeru, from like the Sumeru digital characters, and Alhaitham was vibed with me the most. Teapot. Hyanion? Sweater? I don't know, Nuvilet? No. Glove? Obviously. Okay. Sure. Shuei. Shanjo above 1.6. Could be Jiaoqiu. Oh, everything matches except for version and the character name because this is Fugue. Another Fire Nihility from Shanjo. If you're not solving problems or writing up contributions, then don't blame me if your life is boring. Small Herta? Easy. This is like a hand? A punching hand? Luca, or maybe Firefly, or maybe Clara? I think I'm gonna go Luca first and Firefly second. Nice. Flaming Fist, like I said. Briefcase. Briefcase. Who has a briefcase? Cover. Wrong game. Does a Gallagher have a briefcase? No, I don't think so. Natasha has a briefcase. This is a hospital, right? Or a hotel? No, I think it's supposed to be a hospital, the age. Oh, Jeopard! No, it's Misha. So it was a hotel, not a hospital. I thought this means it's a healer, but no, it's a hotel. Some of these emoji sizes do not know what they represent, you know? I thought it's like Jeopard because he has the guitar case as his weapon. Because Serval uses a guitar, and then Jeopard uses her guitar's case as a weapon. Pretty nice dynamic there. Oh, we know the boss? Gotta be Lycon this time. No, so maybe Hugo. Not Hugo either. It's Rina. Okay. Varga's so cool. And with the City Durin, plenty strong as well. Oh, you know what? Wait, Valiant Chronicles he was. Oh yeah. When I was testing my Varka's DPS... I'm probably coping. When I was testing my Varka's DPS in Miliastra, it seemed pretty low. It seemed strangely low. But what if my, like, Durin... What if my C2 Durin quills weren't properly applying? Because when I actually use him to fight in Abyss and Stygian, he deals good damage. But at the dummy, he was doing like 30% less damage than my Flynn's team. I don't think the gap is that big in practice. Might be that the dummy wasn't recording something properly. Copium. New border, let's go. Still haven't fought the babushka, and I still need more. Another achievement here. 25,000 more, that's the big deal. I have a decent chunk of resin, but I'll also be playing Genshin tomorrow, so we'll just spend it then. Still so many chests. Kinda weird that like this meeting point seems to have like way too much. Like it seems to have way too many chests assigned to it. Like all the way here, like it's this meeting point right here, but these chests count towards Varka? Like what? I guess like, I mean this one is in the middle between the two others. So it makes sense that it gets the whole middle section, and then like this goes everything up until the north border, and this up until the island begins. But it's still, I don't know, seems kind of weird. I would open a chest like somewhere here, and I would get the upon you skip trove unlocked. Okay, but I gotta change my gadget. Wait, first let's grab a gadget here. I want the wood one. Yes. Weird to have an empty slot like that. Here we go. Oh, we got something else here. Avatar for... Oh, new avatar frame. Here we go. So thank you everybody very much for watching. But this will be it for the stream for today. I do have a stream every single day at 8 PM CET, which is 3 hours before now. Tomorrow we'll be playing Genshin again. But you can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. Like I said, tomorrow Genshin again. Friday will be some Zenless, followed by more Genshin. On Saturday, as we'll be doing another part of this lovely little event. Tomorrow we'll be just exploring more. We'll be doing some rhythm gaming, because I haven't done any today actually. I should be rhythm gaming every day I play, especially if I'm playing more Genshin. Gotta like spread out the content, right? Although we can do all the exploration this patch. It won't be like a waste or anything, because we're getting a new exploration next patch already. They're adding content too quickly, gotta slow down there, Hoyo. Said nobody ever. I say it sometimes. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.